You guys may be wondering, hey geese,
You geese.
why is that there geezer outside of their garage, eh?
Yeah, I know. She's been inside for a while.
A while. Yeah.
But she's outside now in the sun. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna be hot, like in Hotlanta.
Hotlanta, baby.
But we're gonna get to this thing. What are we doing today, Ryan?
Pull the bed off.
Yeah.
No, cab. Take the cab off.
Yep.
Take the rear suspension out.
Yep.
Finish paint everything.
Yep.
Fix the transmission mount.
Yep. Hey, let's do some work. All right, guys. So here's the plan. We've been trying to figure out how to pull this cab off of here for months without dying, and how to do it without.
I'm not worried about dying. You're the one that's worried about the dying.
I know. We're trying to do it without a 2-post lift, right? So we got 2 jack stands with the little spreader lift. It's kind of like a 2-point, same idea. And we're gonna lift the cab up. We're gonna take the whole rear end out. We gotta paint it anyway. And we're gonna put the back end on a dolly, and then we're gonna slide the frame out the front. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. All right, Ryan, plugging right along.
Yeah.
Nice chilly day here in Georgia.
Yeah, it's probably only 90-something degrees, not too bad.
And 150% humidity.
Yeah, the good thing is, though, is our motor isn't cattywampus.
What were you just doing with your leg there?
I was trying to relax.
It seemed like you missed. But go ahead. What was happening?
Yeah, so our motor was kind of cattywampus, eh?
Yes.
So the mount was. So we had to adjust the mount so that it's not. And the one thing we did notice as well is that our frame horn has come in.
All right, so up here in the front.
The distance from here to here needs to be 40. What was it? 40 and some number with a fraction. I want to say 5/8. 40 and 5/8.
40 and 5/8.
From outside edge to outside edge.
Okay.
We're 3/4 of an inch, no, half an inch off.
Okay, and we are fairly certain that it's coming from the driver's side.
Yeah, so, and it's my fault. So when we built this whole setup, we had crossbars that were welded on.
Right.
And I assumed that these were tightened down.
Yes.
On all 4 corners, and I cut those off, and when I did, it snuck it in.
Okay.
So we just need to loosen this side up.
Yeah.
On our little buddy here, it's gonna push.
Yep.
And then we'll measure it again, and then we'll tighten them down.
Yep, that should be pretty easy.
Yeah, we should be good.
So the other thing we're trying to really get clearance for is our steering shaft, right?
Yep.
So that's been an issue. If you guys remember, we did a whole episode on the steering shaft. Some of you guys probably thought we were dumb doing it before the engine.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's how we felt too. So we're hoping that these new headers that we got, right?
Yep.
Are going to create some clearance for us to be able to get that shaft in there.
Plus
and
pushing this out.
Plus pushing the frame out that direction.
Plus aligning this transmission.
Yeah. And then we had this motor mount here was sticking out kind of over the edge. And so we loosened these bolts up and we shoved it to the front just a little bit.
So you had all those adjustments up. You add all those adjustments up, and we should have a lot more clearance.
We hope so. So we're hoping to get that done, and then move back to this transmission, kind of get that
Finalize
rear
that.
mount, and then
Paint the rest.
and then we're gonna paint everything else
And take that all apart.
and call it a good day, right?
Yeah. I don't know about good day, but call it a day.
All right. Well, you better get to work then.
Yeah, I bet.
When we built this transmission mount way back in the day,
Yep.
I don't know, who knows how many episodes that was ago.
Yep. Brian was here.
Yeah. And it was fine, all fine and dandy, but then later on we figured out there were some problems, right? What'd you figure
Right.
out?
Well, so our pinion angle of the transmission
Okay.
with the bushing, let me get the bushing. Originally, guys, we had this set like this with this black part underneath this. So this would space it out, and that
Right.
was shoving the bottom of the transmission up in the air.
Right.
Well, that was giving us a positive positive pinion angle.
Right. It's basically, so the difference between positive, so the transmission is actually going up like this.
Right.
And we actually need it to be below zero. We need it to be pointing down like that direction.
Correct.
Right? Because we do want a positive pinion angle on the rear axle,
Rear.
right? Which we do have.
Right. We have a positive 3, and we need a negative 3.
Okay.
So that they basically are pointing like this at each other,
Right. That makes sense.
and the drive shaft takes up that.
Okay, so this one here is not right. What are you going to do?
Well, so what we did originally, if you guys remember, we had the stiffeners, which this whole setup right here is part of stiffeners, and it would have just taken so much work. So what we did is we thought it would have been easier to use the factory transmission mount from the F-150 donor truck, and we welded it in place. But we didn't figure out our pinion angle. So now that we're doing that, now we have to take this whole bracket off. We have to jack the transmission up. You have to take this plate that I've made. It's basically just 3/16 steel, and it's 1 inch. We're gonna take it, cut a hole, set it in so that it's flush like this, and then put this into here, and that will give us our pinion angle. Kind of hot.
Have you ever seen such a thing?
What?
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, you recording that? It gets kind of hot.
Really?
Yeah. And this side, oh, okay, that's one. Woo!
What?
Come on, bro. I'm
What?
the safest guy here.
You're the guy who just took a flap disc to your pants with you in them. I mean, it wasn't like your pants were on the ground separated from you. You were in them.
Look, I saw how this was built up, and I thought,
Yeah.
"Man, wonder if I could get some of that off."
Yeah, it's some really good thinking, Ryan. I agree. I mean, I could see how your brain came to that conclusion. It was a moment in time where you just activated.
Yep. All right, let's get this thing sorted.
this little steering shaft has been, I've been concerned about it. You've been concerned?
Yeah, I've been concerned. Yeah, absolutely.
So we got these cool new headers off of a what?
11 to
Mustang.
14 Mustang.
And the header actually goes up, where other exhaust manifolds went down and they were big and bulky. And it looks like it's going to clear just fine, which is awesome.
That's what we need.
Right?
All right, guys. Whew. Let us know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Got it all painted. The frame is finalized. 4-link is back in.
Yeah, hey guys, we love it when you comment.
Yes.
And Ryan and I we respond to every single one. So please comment.
Yes, please. But on that note, guys, I guess we'll see you next time. Revolution!